Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm sitting up here reading little notices that are popping up on my thing and missed it saying going live. How are you this morning? Happy Monday. I'm praying that all my lionesses had a blessed Mother's Day weekend. I'm praying that all my lions remember to honor their baby's mamas. Okay. And their own mother. All right. Yeah, happy Monday. Happy Monday. It is the beginning of the work week for most people. And we have made it an intentional point to be happy about it, motivated about it, making sure that we enter into the work week full throttle, not with, oh God, it's Monday, I gotta go to work. Because, yeah. Speaking from experience, it's not a good way. It's not a good way to enter the work week. So, because we got a lot to accomplish and we are going to do that. So, my nugget this morning, as I do, I sit and I'm like, okay, Daddy, what are we talking about today? And I heard the long awaited journey, the long awaited journey. So, think about this. When you know you're going on a trip and in preparation for that trip, you pull things together. You may buy some extra clothes, you want to be cute, or you may need some specific supplies. Maybe the journey is going to be a camping trip or something. I don't camp, so I don't know what y'all buy, but anyway, but different things that you get together and you pull together for that journey while you're awaiting going on it. And then suddenly the day is here and it's time for the journey to begin. And 90% of the time, we find ourselves running around trying to figure out and make sure that we didn't forget anything. Once the journey begins, there's still things that need to be dealt with along the way for the journey. It's like you get on the plane and the steward or stewardess is telling you the rules of flying. Fasten your seatbelt, insert that buckle into the metal. In case of cabin pressure, the mask will fall. Put your mask on first before you assist somebody else. They walk you through the things that need to take place as your journey is going along. Well, I want to remind you this morning that you may be in the midst of a journey that you've been waiting a long time for. You've been preparing for. God has been preparing you for it. And now it's time for the journey to go forth. There's still things that you need to attend to. So my encouragement, my motivation this Monday is that you make sure that you're attending to the necessary things along the way for the journey. I know you've waited a long time. You've waited a long time to see certain things happen in your life. You've waited a long time for certain successes to happen. And all of a sudden you're feeling them and they're popping up around you. But there's still things that you need to attend to. So don't get so caught up in, I've arrived, okay? Because a journey is ongoing. Don't get caught up in, I've arrived, and sit back and forget to attend to what needs to be attended to within the journey. All right? That's it. That's it. That's my message this morning. We are in the month of May. We're almost halfway through the month of May, which means we're almost halfway through 2025. You waited for this journey of 2025 to happen. And if your life is anything like mine, the things that have happened thus far in 2025, it's like, okay, this is not what I envisioned for 2025. But yet and still, there's been things that had to be adjusted. The GPS may have taken you off course and had to readjust, recalculate. I don't know if your GPS does that. Mine, if I decide to go off course, mine starts to recalculate, recalibrate. So it can try to get me back on course. Maybe that's where you are in this journey. But recalibrate, recorrect, and make sure you're attending to that needs to be attended to while you go forth in your journey. All right. All right. That's it. You guys have an absolutely positively fantabulous Monday. All right. And you know I love you with the love of Christ and can't do a thing about it. Love you much.